he's just such a nice guy, but he's just emotionally unavailable.
Yeah, he's not there to feel. He's not there to feel. He's there for other things.
How to avoid those emotionally unavailable people before you get into relationships with them?
Yeah, one of the challenges that relationships tend to have is emotional unavailability. It's like really strong.
What does that mean? What does that look like?
Emotionally unavailable. Someone is not there to love. That's in my purest definition. Emotional unavailability is someone who's not there to love.
Oh, he's just such a nice guy, but he's just emotionally unavailable.
Yeah, he's not there to feel. He's not there to feel. He's there for other things. Yeah, other.
Oh, I would actually, he's not there to feel, but not love like you're saying. But I think there's also just the emotional support of sharing feelings, opening up.
Yeah, he doesn't want to do that.
Yeah, but you had said it's like love.
Yeah.
But it's showing emotions, being invested in you by letting you see parts of himself that are quote unquote vulnerable, even though guys don't like to show vulnerability, or being interested in you and your emotional sort of happenings, and being supportive of whatever it is that as a partner, as the woman, you're going through emotionally.
Which happens under what context for a guy?
What do you mean?
All of that happens under what context?
Love.
Daily love.
Yeah, I guess.
Why would I be vulnerable with a girl I don't love?
Because you chose to be in a relationship with them. At least support her. Maybe you might not show yours.
If I don't love you, there's no need for me to be vulnerable with you.
How about at least pretend? Most guys pretend that they are able to get what they want, which is
yeah, but that still means you're emotionally unavailable. Talk about true availability versus unavailability.
Oh,
yeah. So pretending, that's a different case altogether. Guys can pretend for anything as long as they get the. I won't say what. This is for the Patreons.
Yeah. So how does this now? We've said how it demonstrates in a relationship. Yeah. How do you see it? How do you see it from a mile away, where somebody is just like you're in the talking stage?
Talking stage, you won't see it with the guy. You won't see it with the guy talking stage. But further into the talking stage, where the relationship now should naturally form, the guy's either not interested there, or if he enters the relationship, there's no conversation of any future with you in it. That's how you know this person is just unavailable to love, and any vulnerability or anything of that sort, they're not reserving that for you. That's reserved for some other future person who doesn't exist, or a person who already does exist. That's it. That's as easy as it is. The problem is girls choose to be blinded because they're excited about the guy that's in front of them. That's pretty much it. Now for a guy, how do you tell if a girl's emotionally unavailable? It's very, very simple. Girls who are emotionally unavailable tend to want very few things from a guy. When I say very few things, I mean the list of wants is very limited to particular categories.
What?
Generally, a girl will want 2 or 3 things. One is materials. Why is that an issue? Why does that mean she's emotionally unavailable from a guy's perspective? She's not thinking about your financial well-being. She's not considerate to your financial well-being in the long term. She's thinking about what can she extract right now in the short term. That person is emotionally unavailable to love or to share any emotions with you. That's one side. The other side is that she just wants to eat some popcorn with you and Netflix and chill. Okay, cool. Most guys will probably like that. But if you're a guy who's like, I want a relationship with this girl, you'll see she won't want to go out in public with you. She won't want to do things, like all she wants to do is just be in private with you, get what she wants, and then that's it, right? So those are 2 ways like a guy can tell, oh, this girl's emotionally unavailable. And it's as simple as that. Like, people complicate it, but we want to be blinded sometimes.
I've been in that situation where there is the sense of delusion of I'm hoping it goes somewhere, even though you know that actually it won't. Because you've gotten the non-verbal cues that it isn't, but you want to now sort of unsee that in your mind and cling on to this hope.
Yeah, so that's what happens with people.
That's what I've seen with a lot of women and people in general. What I would say to this is, your points are quite valid, hey? I think internally women do have a reading sense of these things, of who's available and who's not. and your first instinct and your first intuitive sort of nudge is the correct one to say whether somebody is available or not. And obviously, like you said, we choose to ignore, which is either convenient for us to extract what we're extracting in the time being, or actually we delude ourselves into thinking something's there when there's nothing actually. So all in all, I would say it's relatively easy to point this out. It's up to you to see within yourself. Do you want to gullibly go in, even though your sense of intuition has told you, or do you want to just cut your ties and just cut it off quickly? Cutting off the ties feels as if like you're doing things prematurely. There's this sense of feeling as if like, what if you're wrong and you didn't give this a chance? But that is the point at which you need to do it. And then when you don't cut it there, you invest way too much in something that's not going anywhere, that you actually knew before you got into that it's not going anywhere. And then you cause yourself unnecessary useless suffering, I'd like to say, because of your own action and not even the other person. And now you have the scapegoat that is now here in your mind as somebody that is now doing this to you. Meanwhile, you're doing it to yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I think that's it from my side.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else? So that's been our segment for today. See you again next time. Bye-bye.